Hey guys, in this video today, we're going to be going over my top 3 favorite American Express cards, starting right now. Okay, so in case you guys didn't know, I absolutely love credit cards, and I do this little bitty thing called stacking up all the points. And as of right now, I've been hoarding these points for a little bit now, and I have been churning my cards to get the absolute maximum points possible. But right now, I have basically enough points between my Chase card and my American Airlines cards to take a 3-week vacation to Europe, 100% expenses paid all the way around. And so I'm waiting and saving that for when COVID's less of a thing. I'm sorry, the illness is less of a thing, and we can more safely do that. So I am very excited for that. But today we're not talking about Chase, we're not talking about American Airlines. No, we're talking about the most prestigious cards. Not the most prestigious cards, but the most well-known card brand. When someone thinks of a credit card, they probably think of this brand, and that is American Express. Now, American Express has phenomenal benefits on several other cards, and they're really desirable for a lot of the perks and bonuses you can get with them. But some of the higher tier ones have very high fees, and so to balance out the benefits from the fees, we're going to go through the top 3 cards I think are very excellent for basically anyone who wants to have an American Express card but doesn't want to have a ridiculous, crazy, wild annual fee. So we're going to balance those two things. I'm going to show you my favorite cards for American Express, the ones I'm looking at getting. And the most important thing to remember when we're talking about credit cards is these 3 things. First of all, a credit card should be treated as an extension of your bank account, and you should by no means put money or expenses on this card you are not able to pay off. You don't have cash to pay off. Rule 1. Thing number 2, you need to pay off your entire card in full on the day it's due or before to make sure you don't pay any interest. That is the best way to maximize the reward you're going to get from these cards, because once you start accruing interest, it's going to significantly decrease the value you're getting from them. So always pay the entire thing off in full. And rule number 3, and this is probably the most important one out of all of these, and that is going to be to smash the like button for the YouTube algorithm, and if you haven't already, subscribe to the channel. And if you have not already, please check out the links in the description. They help the channel out greatly. And what they also do is enable you to get a lot of neat free stuff. So there's a free stuff section in the description. Go through there. If there's anything you need or want in there that you thought about getting, well, it's there, and you get really great offers through that. Additionally, one more thing I want to announce here before we get going is going to be our new partnership with creditcards.com. They reached out to me recently, and we've set up an agreement, and so we're in partnership now, and I am so excited to be able to do that. And so not only will I be consistently talking about credit cards, but you guys are going to have access to the absolute best rates and offers out there as compared to other offers that are publicly available. So keep an eye out for that, because it's some of the best stuff you can really get. And I'm really excited about it. But that is enough on that for now. Let's go ahead and get into why you came here today and what we came to talk about. And that is the American Express cards that I think are the best for 2021. Okay, so there's 3 cards for American Express we're going to go over, and the reasons why I like them and the reasons why I rank them in the way that I did. This is going to be a ranked list. So how this is going to work is I'm going to start at my 3rd favorite choice and then move to the 2nd and then the 1st. So my number 3 pick is going to be the American Express Everyday Cash Card. Let me go through the perks and benefits of this card, and then I'll explain why I ranked it at number 3. This card offers a welcome bonus of $200 for spending $1,000 in the first 3 months of having the card. It has an annual fee of $0, and it has some really solid cashback categories as well. You'll be earning 3% cashback on purchases at U.S. supermarkets up to $6,000 of purchases in the first year, and then after that, you'll be getting 1% cashback on the rest of the year. You'll be earning 2% cashback on U.S. gas stations and select department stores, and 1% cashback on everything else. So this is a fantastic all-around card, and one other thing to be aware of too is that the annual fee for this card is $0. I mentioned it previously, but I just wanted to remind you, this card has phenomenal cashback categories, and it's no annual fee. Now, it doesn't have the highest cashback rates of the cards we're going to talk about, so it's not ranked number 1 on the list, but if you do not want to pay an annual fee, this is a phenomenal card to start out with. Next up is going to be the American Express Gold card. This is a card I have personally been eyeing for quite a while, and this is likely going to be my next card that I move into. And one reason I've been apprehensive to do that is really the annual fee. So the annual fee for this card is $250. Now, that sounds like an insane amount, but there are several perks and bonuses with this card that help decrease the net cost of the total thing. So this card comes with a dining credit that is worth up to $120, and really what that equates to is $10 per month. And if we don't consider anything else, that decreases the net cost of this card down to $130 per year. So in addition to the dining credit, this card also offers a very, very generous welcome bonus of 60,000 points that you will earn once you meet the minimum spending requirement of $4,000 within the first 6 months. Now, the minimum spending threshold may sound like a lot, and really it is a lot of money, but spread out over 6 months, I think most of us, just generally speaking, I think most of us could meet that minimum spend with our normal spending. And just so you're aware, the American Express points are valued at roughly 1 cent each. So with 60,000 point sign-up bonus, that's equivalent to roughly $600. In addition to the great welcome bonus and perks, this card also has really solid reward categories for continual spending. This card offers 4x points back at U.S. supermarkets up to $25,000 purchases per year, 4x points back on spending at restaurants, 3x points back on flights booked directly with airlines or at amextravel.com, and 1x points back on all other purchases. Now, this card truly is phenomenal and one of my personal favorites, but I think I found the card I'm going to get before I get the rest of these, and it's actually going to be this next one here. The American Express Blue Cash Preferred comes in at number 1. Now, this is by far my favorite card out of all of these, and the real reason is because of the really sizable and lucrative cashback categories that this has. With this card, you'll be getting the following cashback. 6% cashback at U.S. supermarkets up to $6,000 in purchases per year, and then after that, 1% cashback. 6% cashback on select U.S. streaming subscriptions. 3% cashback at U.S. gas stations and on transit, so taxis, rideshare, parking, tolls, trains, and buses. Those would all be included in that. And lastly, 1% cashback on all of the purchases. Now, this is just a cashback, and if you're only comparing the cards based on this would be the clear winner, at least in my opinion. But they have a really awesome welcome bonus we need to consider as well. On the American Express Blue Cash Preferred card, they will offer you a $300 welcome bonus for spending $3,000 in the first 6 months of having the card. Additionally, there is an annual fee, but that is waived for the first year. So in the first year of having the card, you're really going to see most of the rewards. So here's the reason that I ranked them the way that I did. I ranked the American Express Blue Cash Everyday card in number 3. It does have really solid cashback categories, but as compared to the other American Express cards, it doesn't shine as much. The American Express Gold card came in at number 2 due to 2 things. One being its really lucrative welcome bonus, and then secondly, due to its really solid reward structure. So this is a really great card to keep and have long term, but this, in my opinion, is not my number 1 pick for this list, and the number 1 pick is going to be the last one we mentioned. The American Express Blue Cash Preferred card is really an all-around good, solid, everyday card, offering really good cash back, a good sign-up bonus, and no annual fee for the first year. All the way around, it seems like the best value for me, so that's probably the one I'm going to be going with next. With that said, that's it for me for today. I hope you guys enjoyed this, getting to see some of my favorite credit cards that I'm looking out for. I absolutely love credit cards, and so when I ever get the chance to talk about them, it just makes me happy, you know? I absolutely love them, and I hope one day maybe you will too. And with all that said, if you haven't already, please smash the like button, subscribe to the channel, and check out my other content on credit cards, investing, personal finance, budgeting, taxes, all that stuff. The content is there for you to enjoy if you want to. And I'll see you guys next week. Bye.